Hey guys, what I wanted to do now is to talk a little bit about what I really consider to be two of the most important things in the real estate business. And get my little AirPod in. I'm telling you, this is absolutely two of the most fundamental things that every listing agent that really wants to exceed in business has to do. My name is Chris Stafford. I am a 30 plus year listing agent. I'm still working in San Francisco in the trenches. So I know what's working and what's not working every single day. And I also have a coaching program called the Listing Collective, where I coach specifically listing agents how to 2x, 5x, even 10x their business. And I will tell you, I just had a call today. There's a gentleman that's going to be joining my coaching program from Europe, and I just had a coaching call with him today. And I asked him, I'm trying to qualify people to see if they're really the right type of person from a listing program. And I asked him, I said, what is it that you think is stopping you from really not only doing the two things that I really specialize in? Number one, increasing the number of people, sellers that you're receiving and getting 10xing, 5xing your listings, but also increasing your average sales price. I said to him, I said, what do you think is the one thing that's holding you back from increasing your average sales price and also increasing the number of listings that you're getting each month? And he said two things. And that's really one of the things I hear nonstop from a lot of agents. And sometimes when agents hear this, they roll their eyes. But I will tell you, it is the truth. If you're not addressing these two things, and I'm going to review right now, honestly, either you're not going to have a good business, and if you have a strong business, it's just going to suck. You're not going to have a great life, and you're not going to have a good business. So pay heed and stay to the end because I want to give out a free gift that is going to make your business super exciting. All right, so let's get started. My business, again, is all about 10xing your listings and transforming your listing business. It's called The Agent Unleashed. My coaching business is called Listing Collective. And what I do in general is, from a coaching standpoint, is really customize a blueprint for you to easily find listings that sell. All about increasing your average sales price. And my philosophy is getting listings right now and in the shortest amount of time for the smallest amount of money. I don't believe in spending money on getting listings. I do not believe on, buying listing leads that are total BS and all that good stuff. So let's dive into the two things that I think are the most important thing. All right. And the one thing is going to be, quite honestly, and this is part of my intro, is all about taking more time off, secret sauce to finding listings. But the one thing is your vision. It's your vision and your mission and your build. And the second thing I'm going to talk about in a second. But the first thing is definitely your vision. You have to have a clear vision as to why, what are you doing this for? Why are you doing this business? Okay, having a clear vision and developing a vision paragraph for your, not only for your business but also for your life, is super key. I highly recommend that you do this. I see that the biggest problem where listing agents are not successful is they don't have a clear vision in their mind as to why they're doing what they're doing. They don't have it written down. They have not incorporated it into their business plan. And I just think it is one of the most important things that's going to really get you through those tough days when you lose escrows or people yell at you and you're wondering, okay, why am I doing what I'm doing? You absolutely need a really clear vision. And one thing that's part of your vision is your mindset. Okay. And I know everybody rolls their eyes when I'm talking about mindset, but this is exactly what this gentleman this morning talked to me about, who's selling like, I think he told me he was selling like $700,000 per year of GCI in Portugal, but he wants to double it. And I asked him point blank, what's the one thing that is keeping you from doing that? And he said, mindset. And this is something that is super important. 80% of success is your mindset. Anthony Robbins even said 80% of your success is mindset and 20% is strategy. It's critically important for your success. And everyone's, well, how do I work on my mindset? What do I have to do? Well, number one, you have to be congruent in your life. You know, one of the things that's really super important is have a strong morning routine. Have a strong morning routine, and that routine has to be congruent with what you're trying to accomplish. If you're making $200,000 a year and you want to make $500,000 a year, you have to have a strong mind, you have to have a strong body. And are you doing that? Or are you going and eating McDonald's every day for lunch? Are you drinking a bottle of vodka every night? Those are extreme examples of not being congruent with your mindset in terms of what you want to accomplish. And having a strong morning routine could include things like journaling, meditation, prayer, affirmations, masterminding, focus on goals, actions, visualizations, vision board, health. And the most important is gratitude. All these things really help with your mindset. These are things I do a lot of meditation in the morning first thing. I actually write in my journal every single day. I mean, this is something that I do every single day after my meditations and my stretching and my yoga is actually do my visualizations, do my journaling. But the most important thing that I do is I'm super grateful. I have a strong gratitude practice. And, you know, a lot of you are saying, okay, well, Chris, what's this have to do with real estate? It has everything to do with real estate because it can really keep the good and the bad and the ugly all in perspective. When you have a strong gratitude practice and you're grateful for something in your life. It could be your family, it can be your health, it can be your partner, you name it. But you have to have a strong gratitude practice. I don't believe in luck. I believe in creating luck. And having a strong gratitude practice is absolutely the key. Persisting, even in the event of failure, is absolutely the important thing. And accepting what you can't change. All right. Work on the things in your life that you can change, but accepting the things that you can't change. And a lot of times it's about getting out of your way. Just frequently, we are our own worst enemy. So so your vision and your mindset and your health and your gratitude practice is really one of the things that I think is the most important. Secondly, I think is your business plan. I talk to so many real estate agents that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they don't have a roadmap to figure out, okay, what is their vision? What is it that they want to accomplish with their business? And you know, a lot of people say, "Who cares?" But you know, how can I say this? It's really a business plan is a breathing, living, organic document that should really be a roadmap to your success. Okay, and it should really cover a lot of things, but we should be reviewing it constantly. I have mine right here on my desk. I'm always reviewing it. It doesn't mean you can't change it if things go well or things go bad in any particular month or any particular quarter, because again, it is a breathing, living document. Um, an example of a vision in your business plan that you can have is right here. You can have a team of 10 people selling 100 homes with an average price of $1 million, providing exceptional customer service. This is really, really a great example of a vision that you should have or could have that you should actually state in your business plan. So you're reviewing it constantly every single morning. All right. After your vision, you have to set goals because you want to know where you are going. You want to know when you are going to be successful. Okay. How many seller deals do you want to do? How many buyer deals do you want to do? What's your gross commission income goal for the month or for the year? How many hours do you want to work per week? What kind of accountability mechanism do you have built in to your life, into your business plan? Is it a friend? Is it a coach? I'm a coach. But it could be your sales manager. It could be a friend. Every one of us, myself included, need a strong accountability program. I have an accountability partner I have an accountability partner or somebody that I have to account to for my investments. I have a business coach. I have a spiritual coach. I have a physical coach. Every one of us needs to be held accountable. So that's very, very important. Then you have to get into your marketing. And for me, this is what I love doing is I love custom crafting different marketing strategies tailored to you, tailored to each individual person's preferences, their likes, their dislikes, what they're willing to do, what they're going to have fun doing. So for me, marketing should be fun and simple. That's so vitally important because if it's not fun and simple, guess what? You're not going to do it consistently. And then also, I think it's really important for us to have at least three streams of listings. So that's three types of marketing that you're doing where you are receiving listings from. And I think one should absolutely be your sphere of influence. You should be working your sphere of influence. I have a lot of videos on my YouTube channel. You should definitely check it out. I talk about how to not only work your sphere of influence, but build your sphere of influence. I have a way to build a sphere of influence that is so easy and it costs $0. And it's a great way to really increase your average sales price by building your sphere of influence, by introducing yourself and becoming friends with the kinds of professional service providers that work with high net worth individuals. Check out my YouTube channel at the Agent Unleashed Collective, but definitely you need to be doing this. Some marketing examples that are part of those three streams of listings. It has to be your SOI. That has to be the foundation. But I have people doing expired listings, FISBOs, social media, hand notes, using pre-listing packages, videos, which is really important nowadays, doing open houses, client events, nonprofits, email campaigns, referral programs, and just setting up business cards outside. But this is it, guys. I know this sounds like it's not really that important, but I'm telling you right now, it is these two things: your mindset, your health, and your vision, number one. And number two is having a kick ass business plan that is really going to be your roadmap for success and somebody to hold you accountable for that. If you want more information about how the Listing Collective can help you, definitely check out the link below. And I have another training that talks about it specifically what we do in the collective, how we can get you more listings, 2, 5, 10 extra listings without spending a lot of money. That is the key with the Listing Collective. So hit that link below. And if you have any questions, let me know in the DMs. I answer all my questions personally. And I hope that you take this to heart because this is the foundation of a strong listing business. If you don't have these two things, it's not going to be good. Make it a great day, guys. Take care.